It's raw. It's raw every goddamn year.
Yes, Lord.
CIRV'N RAW, goddamn.
Subscribe to CIRV'N IT RAW and let's keep it
all the way funky, uncut, raw. CIRV'N IT RAW, just like my boy Gutter Kane.
Yes, Lord, you done tapped into CIRV'N IT RAW podcast. I'm your host, Gutter Kane, the Gutter Man, the Pyrex Iron Chef. I have special guests today. This duo right here has been killing it. They've been grinding. They've been killing every song that I've seen them on, as well as they are a breath of fresh air for hip hop. I want to welcome to CIRV'N IT RAW, Fenix and Flo.
Fenix and Flo.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So I know this has been a long time coming, so I'm going to kind of dive in with these questions. Now, where do both of y'all hail from for my listeners and viewers?
Me? I'm from Harlem, New York.
Okay.
Me? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
I'm
from the Y.
Ooh. All right. Now, what's the story? Now, what's the story behind y'all two meeting since y'all are?
Oh, that's a story. You want to? Yeah, go ahead. You get in with the story, and I might elaborate a little.
My version and his version.
Yeah.
It all boils down to being the same thing, but my version is that I went out to have a quick drink, have a good time, and to support a band that I was interested in working with. And so I went, and I was going to the bar, just walking around, just scoping the place out, where are the exits. Just kidding. But and yeah, people were following me around. A few men were following me around, and I asked him to be my fake boyfriend for protection purposes. I said, "Hey, do you mind helping me?" Okay. But earlier, like maybe 30 minutes prior to that, we had gotten introduced by a mutual friend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you got to meet this guy. You got to meet him. Oh, I got somebody I need you to meet." And I'm like, "Okay." And so I went to meet him and everything. And he had his camera. He was like, "All right, I'm going to take some shots of you." And I liked him. I was like, "Okay. Yeah." And then I was like, I came back. I circled back and I was like, "Hey, do you think you can, I feel pretty weird. Can you help me?"
And I'm just like, you know what? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I say no? Like, I didn't even look at her like, let me see if she looked good at first. I just was like, you know what? You asked for some help. I'm right here. You didn't ask nobody else. Maybe this is what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? I wound up there by myself because I was I looked at the flyer online and I'm like, yo, my homie is gonna be here, so I might as well just go and support them. And I'm gonna bring my camera anyway, right? Uh-huh. And I can get I wanted to get some pictures of Maya because Maya was the headliner that night, and I wanted the pictures for my photo page. So in my mind, I'm just going to get some quick shots, the mutual band that we know. I've already been working with them. You know what I'm saying? So we in the same section. And the funny thing is when I look back at the pictures looked like we already knew each other.
Yeah.
So night goes through. At the end, I think we were like, yo, she was like, "Thank you." On my way
out, yeah.
We went from photos to just hanging out sometimes. Just, what you doing? Chilling, Yeah. Then we wind up becoming neighbors. So that really just did the whole thing.
Yeah.
I moved into her neighborhood.
Across, right.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. So y'all was destined to meet each other eventually.
That's what it feels like. I feel like we would have met anyway because of our mutual friend. And I used to go out to support them so much. I used to go out to support the band so much. Because that would have been my maybe third or fourth outing to support them. Mm-hmm. And then I was there by myself to catch the vibe. And he was there by himself. And I feel like I would have just consistently kept going out by myself as I had been.
But I don't go out that much.
Oh yeah, he doesn't go out that much. But I mean, you would have been maybe doing
photography for somebody.
Oh yeah, you would have been doing something, or either performing. Yeah. So I feel like we would have met regardless, which is a funny thing. But
it literally felt like it was a forced meet because I had to move into your neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Because I went to try to get another house and I got scammed.
You got scammed.
Oh shit.
So I had to move into the neighborhood because I had a short period of time to hurry up and get a spot. You know, just moved out of the spot that I was in another area. And I literally had days like, you know how some people in that transition, I'm in a transition, I'm at a hotel for a week. So it's like, nah, man, I gotta find my spot like right now.
Yeah, we were backing up out of my driveway. We were backing up.
And I saw that sign.
Like, oh, let's call. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so I know Flo, you were doing music. I know Phoenix, you were doing music as well with the band. So now, once y'all hook up, I would probably, would you say a fair assessment was y'all decided like, hey, let's start the duo together?
Nah.
No.
We hung out for 2.5 years.
We hung out for a very two and a half years. And
didn't do music together until going into what, the third now maybe?
We just
this year.
We just been born.
This year was when we started, February.
Literally. And we would be in the car, and his son was in the back seat, and we would all just turn on something and would be freestyling. Oh.
My bad.
We would be freestyling and, going back and forth, just having fun. And that would be like daily, you know what I mean? Or every time we're in the car together.
We used to do some music together. We just was having fun.
And I would always go on YouTube and the beat leads and all this other stuff, the leasing of the beats. And I'm like, oh, I like this one. He was like, all right, you better stay away from them.
Yeah, I was like, yo, stay away from them lease beats. And I'm like, I had some experiences with leasing some beats, but she pulled this one beat up one day and we just freestyled.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, we gotta record this.
We recorded it, and then we was like,
and it was.
We released it. My friends went crazy. My supporters went crazy. They went crazy. I was like, wait.
I'm talking about, we had people on both sides buying the single for $50.
Yeah, somebody bought the single for $50. I think somebody bought it for $100. Yeah, people were really showing love.
I can believe that. Look, y'all are the first, and I'm a hip hop head, so I go back. Y'all are the first male and female hip hop duo that I've ever heard.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That I know of. Now, I'm not saying that no one else has done it, but
I think we're on to something.
Yeah. The closest that I've ever seen was Groove Theory, which I told you.
Groove. Somebody said that.
That was me. Yeah. That was me. Yeah, that was me when I first reached out to you.
You said
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was like, I heard that before. Yeah, Groove Theory, the Fugees, -1.
For my viewers and listeners, I will say this. Fenix and Flo are carving their own lane. I want to say that first. Because I don't like to compare other people.
I feel that.
Oh, but for sure.
The vibe musically that y'all give me is if Common and Lauryn Hill created a group together. That is the vibe that y'all give me when I listen to music.
That's a big compliment.
That's huge.
And our favorite peoples, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to say, but yeah, like I got a picture of Common and my youngest son when my youngest son was around 5 or 6. Yeah. I got a picture of them two together because I'm like, it was kind of like, for me, I was like, let me plant this. Let me put him next to Common because this is what I want him to be like I want him to be an artist. And when Common was in the spot where I was at, I was like, yo, can you take a picture with my son? He was like, of course.
Yeah, y'all give me like if anybody was thinking like, damn, I want to hear those two artists together in a group, well, they don't have to go no further. They don't have
we're here.
Yeah, y'all have that. Now,
So we appreciate that compliment.
oh, you know,
Definitely.
That's huge.
Yes.
look,
I'm taking that. I'm running with that.
Honored.
look, yeah, that's what y'all music would give me if somebody told me to summarize it. That's the vibe I got from it. Like, especially when I saw 4321, because I actually was going through Instagram and scrolling, and that video came up as, you know, like they have like different
Suggestion.
ads.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that came up, and it's like when
That's
I first heard it, I was just like, damn. And the coming back and forth, like how y'all bounce off each other, reminds me of like Jadakiss and Styles P when they bounce off each other.
Ooh, that's another compliment.
Yeah. But I never heard it from, I never heard a female rapper and a male rapper together.
Gotcha.
As a duo like that. Yeah. So
Okay.
but now Phoenix. Now, how did you get involved in the When We Move music video? Because you were in the music video, which was a common.
I was most definitely in the music video.
And I gotta say something after y'all say something about
Okay.
After y'all finish this, I have to say this.
Yeah, a friend of mine was on set, and she was working the creative behind the scenes, and they were picking girls for it. I was one of those girls. Yeah, I got on the plane. It was so random because I had just got to Atlanta. I had just moved here with someone that I knew. I moved here, and then I flew right back out. I was like, oh, I'm not missing this opportunity. Like, I don't care. Like, what's going on? I dropped everything. Got to the video, helped with some behind the scenes thing, got some clothes steamed up. You know what I mean? I was helping them. They're really, really good people. Shout out to them, by the way. I love them. I love the whole camp. They're so kind and endearing. Yeah, and it just blends with my creative side, so it meshes very well. Yeah, I got a look, picked it out, picked my, my hair, my look, and yeah, I got on set and we killed it. It was, the energy was so big, like it was so big. Like everybody was, oh man. It was very legendary, and I'm happy to have been a part of it.
Move in silence, we move the loudest. Ancestors in my dreams, they move the wildest. They prayed about us.
It's legendary for me too.
Legendary.
What everybody don't know, and I don't even know if I shared this with Phoenix. This might be the first time you hear this. So Phoenix and I are hanging out like daily. I had just did a party, I think a year before. Birthday party a year before we met or something like that, right? I'm seeing Phoenix every day on this video, and it's not registering that this is the girl that I'm hanging out with every day. So one day I'm sitting there and I'm watching the video after we done hung out for a month, two, and I'm looking at the girl and I'm like, why do they keep showing this particular girl more than once, right? I'm like, this chick right here, this model is getting the most love. Is what I'm thinking in my head. And I'm like, wait, I know those tattoos. Wait, this is I was blown away because I'm like, yo, number one, Common, one of my favorite artists. Number two, the video is fire. The song is fire.
Yeah.
And then Phoenix is in it, and it didn't even register all of the time we was hanging out together until I'm like, yo, I watch this woman every day in this video wondering, why did they put her in there more than once?
Yeah, because they had her all in the video and they had her in the commercial. They had a little commercial that they did.
I'm sitting there like, and then one day I'm like, dang, I'm hanging out with this person. This is wild and weird that I'm really just figuring this out. And that video would come on after my private video that I'm watching myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the party that I had and just reminiscing like, yo, this was a dope party. I'm looking at my brothers, my friends, everybody. And then that video automatically would come on every time after it. I ain't tell you that, did I?
Hey, boo.
Uh-oh, look at that. Look at that. Fun fact.
Hey, boo.
Fun fact. Well, I want to also give a shout out to Seun Kuti because he was on that song as well. I forgot when I said Black Thought in comment. I forgot. Yeah,
that joint's fire. That's a classic song.
I got something for you too. Now, Flo, this is like 3 questions in one for you.
Okay.
Now, you've changed your name
a couple times.
I changed my name and I changed the game.
And you are also part of the Mad 100 under the iconic
100 Mad.
Oh, it's 100 Mad. Okay, and then you were also performing on. You performed on Shade 405 Streetsweepers Radio.
Right.
Legendary DJ K Slay. May he rest in peace.
Yes, indeed.
So, let's start with the name change. Why did you choose to change your name?
Okay, so I changed my name because I was known as a Christian hip hop artist for a very long time. Okay. Like I'm talking maybe 15 years or so. And when I met Fredro Starr, we was on the phone one day and he was like, he wasn't saying, hey, I don't want you to be associated with that, but we got to do something different because people know you from that. And he said, I think we should call you Sick Flo. And as soon as he said it, people were already saying to me, yo, you got a sick flow. And they used to say, yo, Rick, sick flow. And so I kept hearing it for a long time. And then I put out a series called 616s. So every time I did a 16, I would call it 616s, but my name wasn't Sick Flow yet. Okay. So it all just kind of meshed together. And when he said it, I was like, yo, that makes perfect sense. All right, I'm Sick Flow. So Fredro Starr gave it a name, Sick Flow. Sticky Fingers and Fredro Starr started 100 Mad probably over 20 years ago. If you look back or listen back to old music, they was hollering 100 Mad before they had 100 Mad Soldiers is what they call them. Mm-hmm. It's about 100 of us all around the world. Okay. You know, in this, you know, umbrella of who Onyx is, you know. So that started that. And I think that's it. That's it. Fredro gave me that name.
Oh, the Shade 45.
Shade 45 came about because I'm hanging out with my 100 Mad family, right? I'm in the studio, Fredro Starr, my other homies, they all on the mic killing it. I'm taking pictures in the background. K Slay says, because they kept saying my name, they kept saying, yo, Sick Flow, Sick Flow. K Slay says, so who's Sick Flow? Like, y'all keep talking about Sick Flow. You mean the man with the camera? And Fredro's like, yeah, he spit too. And K Slay's like, but why you got the camera? Like, if you can spit, I want to hear you. Get him on the microphone. So he pulled me. I was like, yo, I ain't come here for this. I was trying to do the behind the scenes, make sure we look good. You know what I'm saying? K Slay was like, nah, I want to hear you spit. So I just had to let it go.
Oh, okay.
The rest is history, yeah.
How did you feel meeting K Slay? You know, because you know that's the drama king. That's legendary DJ.
Oh man.
So
that's why I was in the background chilling, because I was trying to keep my cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want, when you meet the people that you always wanted to meet, you can be fanning out, and I didn't want to fan out, so I just kept my distance, and I'm just taking pictures. Boom, 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 being real quiet. But he felt something that he was compelled to ask me to come to that microphone. So man, that was a move in my life that I'll never forget. Ever so grateful for it. And then he was the person that reached out to me and said, I want to put you on Rolling 200, which came after the Rolling 110. Because I don't know if you know about that, but there's 110 MCs on a project that K Slay put together. Myself, Fredro, Twister.
You talking about the mixtape?
I'm talking about the song. It's a 44-minute song called Rolling 110 Deep.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. That's 40 minutes of straight legends.
Is that the one where he did like the video and they had like different rappers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, because y'all have the chemistry that y'all have and y'all are able to bounce off each other so greatly, I would say. Can you walk us through like what's y'all lyrical process? Like y'all lyric writing process? Like?
It's hilarious. Cause that's why she laughing. Cause dang, I might get punched for this later, but it's kind of like Pictionary. That's how her flow. Cause in Pictionary, there comes a spot where you just gotta holler out stuff, random stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So when we in the process, you know, Phoenix might be like, go flow, slow, flow, go, yo. You know what I'm saying? But it's her process, so I can't say nothing. But sometimes she might say something. I'll be like, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? But it's normally the beats. We throw the beats on and we just go.
Yeah, like we
just go. And then we have our recorder next to us.
Yeah, we got so many phones. We're like, yo, pull up the phone, pull up.
Right.
Okay.
So
and then we'll have it, and then he'll do like we'll be riding, and then I hear I'm like,
okay,
it's a fire melody, fire cadence, something, and then we just start feeding off of that. We'll pull over. We'll start riding anywhere.
Oh yeah, 4321 was written in a burger in the front of a burger
outside of a burger spot. Like we sat in that. I had the biggest writer's block. I was like, and he's going with his. He know what he doing. He's it's Flo and everything. And I'm just like, and then I'm like, well, I need to do something. Like I need a pen to the pad. I need something. So I'm writing random things on random pages, and I'm just like, something has to hit. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna sit outside, get some air, because we had a studio session.
Yeah,
we had a studio session and we were late because traffic. Instead of getting there in 15 minutes, it took an hour. So we had to ultimately cancel the session. Shout out to Monarch. We had to cancel the session, and then we just sat out there for hours, like
made sure we got that.
Walking back and forth, writing, playing the music. What are we gonna say? What do I feel? And I was like, I had written a rom-com line. Like I was like, rom-com, straight from a sitcom. But I didn't know what to put before or after. It was just in my head. And when he heard it, he was like, nah, what's that rom-com you was talking about? And I'm like, babe, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, but the process it's fun. Sometimes it can be frustrating, especially if he's speeding past me with lyrics, and I'm just like, well, I only have 2 bars. And he's like, you got 32. I'm on it. I got stuff that I can put in if I don't want that. And he's writing 2 verses on my one, and I'm just like, oh man. So
but everything, you always come with the prolific type of, it's kind of like it'll be a moment where the whole lines will come to her and she'll just spit them out. And I'm like, dang, I gotta sometimes piece together the stuff like that. But she'll get a whole picture. And I'm like, man, I want to get it like that. So we get it so many different ways, because sometimes I might be driving and I'll spit out a line and she'll be like, we need that. That's it. So
I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all both got some, like, I get just different mixed feelings when I listen to y'all. When I listen to y'all songs, even when I listen to the Cool on That. Now whose song is that?
It's Chalice song.
Shout out to Chalice and B Slayer.
That's Chalice song. So Chalice and B Slayer. I think originally they moved from LA to Texas. But when they settled down, B Slayer hit us up and he was like, yo, this is what I'm working on. We interested in doing this, and they sent us a record. And I think that wasn't the first record, that was the second record. It was 2 they sent. And when we heard Cool on That, we was like, that's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Like we jumped into that studio, I think the next day or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We
sent that joint back. We wasn't trying to miss that record.
We didn't want to miss that one because Beat Slayer
I get so much shit when I listen to y'all. Like I get like, it's like when Flo, it's like when you rap, I'm getting lyrical, and then like metaphors, and then when
all kinds of
and then it's like when Phoenix come in, she can sing, and then she has like this this energy, like this Erykah Badu like type energy. So it's like, I don't know, it's like a plethora of different feelings.
He said it. A plethora of different.
Hold on, wait, I need that. Let's put it.
I mean, that's who we are, though. It's like, I never want anybody to ever get into a space where they think they know who we are when it comes to how we're going to present art.
Yeah, man, because
we go a lot of different ways. Like, they won't know if we are a hip-hop group, if we are R&B group, or what kind of group we are, because
I just say super group. I say super group because we do movies too.
Oh yeah, we working on some movies.
Everything. Shout out to Sites. We're working on everything. So it's not
I'm gonna get to that. Don't. I'm gonna get to the movie part. Yeah, to give y'all a chance to talk about that. So, what artists are on y'all wish list then for future collaborations?
Ooh,
Do y'all have any like a
I'll tell you
short
one
list?
thing. I'll tell. All right,
I'm gonna go old school on them. Go ahead. Who you got?
I'll play the.
Who
Give
you
me
got?
3. Give me 3 from each one of y'all if y'all.
3 from each one of us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Common.
Common definitely on both of our. All right. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna say Brandy.
Okay.
Oh, shit. All right.
Gotta have a Brandy track.
Okay, Phoenix, what you got?
We gotta do. Let's say. Nothing red. You know.
There you go. Yo, that's what was in my head. That was in my head. Red and Meth. We gotta rock the stage with Red and Meth one day. That would be like, I can see them across the stage and us across the stage from them and them spitting back and forth. Like, it just feels like a freaking video game. Man, we're super proud of him too, man, with the acting. He is killing it. And Red is let me say this. Red Man is one of the dopest souls in the world. When I tell you, I have met a lot of artists, you're super dope soul. Like, you're gonna get the real person. You ain't gonna get somebody acting like an artist. You're gonna get the soul. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different, man. And I met a lot of people. Can't say that about a lot of artists out here, but Redman is a special individual. And I can understand why him and Meth work so well together, man, because I'm pretty sure they got kindred spirits.
Yeah.
Hey, we got
all right, so Phoenix said Method Man and Redman, so now it's back on you, Flo.
All right, so let's see.
You gotta pick your second one.
Meth and Red, Brandy. So oh shoot, man, we gotta do a record with Black.
Black Thought?
Man.
No, was 6LACK Black.
You talking about Black where his instead of a B, he has a 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard the song that he did with J. Cole. So yeah, I got you. Who you gonna say?
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu? Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Oh man, I love India Ari and Joe Scott too. Oh, Music Soul Child. Oh my gosh. See? All right. But I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna Common, Erykah, and Meth and Red.
So shoot. And I said what?
You said Meth and Red, so that means we gotta pick one.
No.
We gotta
Flo said Brandy.
Brandy, Meth and Red.
Okay.
So those are my 3. But we get a bonus one.
Yeah, because since we both picked Red and Meth.
One more.
You know what?
LL.
Hold up. LL.
LL.
Because if we're gonna go the realm of classic, because I ain't gonna say old school. I know
you gonna say Baby Kane.
No, I'm gonna say one of our personal, somebody in our family, our brother.
Rakim?
Chip Fu. Chip Fu. Chip Fu is equivalent to being on a record with Busta.
Oh man,
you're gonna get the same vibe. Chip is crazy.
Chip Fu, okay. All right.
Chip Fu.
Yeah, I'm glad we got a bonus because Chip for sure.
Chip Fu. He just dropped a new record too.
Damn, yeah, I know everybody look. A lot of pioneers dropping records, man.
And all of them are dope because they're most definitely is coming back full circle. They're most definitely bringing it back because I'm not sure where it was going. I don't know.
Yeah.
LLCoolJ back in the studio.
Oh yeah, he getting some good numbers too. Yeah, he on the charts right now.
Just dropped. Look, he got on MC Light ass. She dropped an album too.
Yep, he sure did. Yeah. And I heard some of her stuff is fire.
Always.
Okay, now. This is why I get to the my golden point of my interview is what are y'all top 5 favorite rappers of all times, dead or alive? Y'all favorite rappers, so it could be ones that y'all listen to.
We got the same top one. And it makes a lot of people mad, but I know we got the same top.
Okay, do y'all want to do 5 together? Or do you want to do
Let's
5
do 5 together.
Let's do 5 together. Okay.
Let's do 5 together.
Okay.
Coming in at number 1.
We don't even have to number 1. We can get 5.
Wait, I'll play it in no particular order, but you can start
in no particular order.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 3 Stacks.
3 Stacks.
Common.
Eminem.
Eminem
definitely.
And Who else?
Dang.
3.
Did we say Black Thought?
No.
Okay, Black Thought.
Okay, so you got three stacks. Common, Eminem, Black Thought. You got one more. That's a hell of a list too.
Let's see. We got one more.
It will have to be a top 10 though.
Right. Oh shoot, because I grew. Well, you know what? Then can we get a bonus? Because I want to say Rakim because I grew up off of Rakim.
Okay, so I'll give y'all a bonus. I'll give y'all a bonus. So
can we get a bonus? I don't know where you're gonna go with me on this one, but this person that I'm gonna say, I don't know nobody that destroys the collaborations like him.
Oh my gosh.
J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Okay. Yeah.
J. Cole.
Okay.
That
because we had a lot of J. Cole talks.
Yeah. So we got Cole.
Well, you had Black Thought. 3 stacks. Common. Rakim.
I got another one.
And Eminem. That was 5 right there.
Another one.
You want
to I got one more. I got one more bonus.
Go ahead.
In my top 5, I would have to say Sick Flo.
Oh snap!
Oh shit! That's what's up. Okay.
Oh snap!
That's what's up.
Nah, I'm not even biased when I say that. I'm just saying like I haven't heard this is your verse, like none of those. It's always good. It's always witty. It's always like punchlines. It's always something to keep you engaged, and I'm a big fan of that. So yeah, I would have to say.
It's funny that you say that. I remember I feel like I made some young lady mad out here in this world one day because I was on an interview and a girl asked me, "Hey, who was your celebrity crush?" And I was like, I'm gonna have to say Fenix. Boy, I lost some followers that day.
Hey man, y'all got that brown sugar. What's that? Love Jones.
Yeah, I mean, just being honest, because it's like we're able to look beyond just our connection and really appreciate each other's. How you gonna use my word? Appreciate each other's art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. That is kind of funny though. We do
y'all
that.
Chemistry is impeccable, man. Y'all like
that's one of my favorite words too. And I'm gonna shout out to Mike Tyson for that. Because one time when Mike Tyson said impeccable, and he said it with his lisp, I was like, that is the man right there.
Yeah, man. Y'all chemistry is crazy, man. Like that should be making me smile. Like I'll just be like, damn, like
that's what's up.
Because it's almost like
what I'm happy about.
I'm
happy that we were friends first for all that time and actually got to just spend like a very neutral, fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was blind, but now I can see.
Mooch.
What up, man?
What up, bro? Oh, man, look at this classic Nas album.
Yeah. Omatic was timeless.
Oh, you in the Nas too?
Definitely.
I'm Flo, by the way.
I know exactly who you are.
So would you be down to catch one of my shows?
That sounds dope. Let me get your phone.
In a world full of deception and betrayal, let's dive into this Flo movie. Let's dive into Flo the movie. So, what's going on with that? Because y'all have a movie that y'all are doing as well. Are y'all finished with it?
No, we almost finished. It'll be finished in the new year.
It'll be finished.
Yeah. We might do
Flo the movie. I'm just featuring in it. It's not my movie. It's his movie.
What's the premise?
but then it segues into our movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
what's the premise?
Well, man, the craziest thing in the world is we don't want to give too much information on it, only because so many things are changing while we are actually creating. Okay. So it's some things that are not in it that's about to, because we're about to get our script chops on. So we're about to write our first scene for us for the movie. We're about to pitch it to the director. Okay. So and this is the idea we came up with, like, hey, let's try this. You know what I mean? So we're about to write a script out ourselves, learn it, record it, shoot it to him, and see what he feel about it. And he's gonna be like, all right, we're gonna put this in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Now that's my I think that's my personal strength when it comes to that. Like, I wouldn't probably call myself an actor in this stage, but when it comes to improv, I'm literally, you can put me with anybody and I'll be like, if they say, hey, this is it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready for that part. Now, Phoenix on the other end, she's like, throw me a script. I'm ready to learn it. Because that's what she, you know what I mean? She wants that. And I'm more like on a Wayne's tip, like, you just tell me the topic and let me go.
Okay. Now, are y'all going to have a soundtrack for this movie?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally how I started.
The song that you heard on one of the scenes was actually one of our songs.
Got it. Okay.
They just put the instrumental up there. Yeah. It's one of our songs, yeah.
Yes. So scoring is another thing that we're going to be getting into. A lot more film. So the Flo the Movie is literally just us getting our feet wet so we can go on to this next thing, and we're having a great time with it too. So shout out to Sice on that for actually putting us in the movie, because literally it started out I was an extra. So I don't even know if the movie was really called Flo like that in the beginning. It was totally.
I think y'all had that moment after we did our interview.
Okay, hold on, because when you just said that, Phoenix looked at you like she didn't even know that. So,
yeah.
So how did the movie come about? Like,
so I got a good friend that's a director and an actor now. His name is Sice. He shot my first 16s down here in Atlanta when I first started. Like saying, hey, I need some content. Okay. Actually, my very first one, Knockout, the engineer shot it.
Okay.
All right, so met Sice. Can't remember how I met Sice, and he started shooting all my music videos. He kind of gave me that whole photography film bug. But he's in New York, but he comes down here, and he started on this movie. He just was like, hey, I'm doing this. I want you to be a part. But it wasn't, hey, I'm doing this. But I'm looking at the script and I'm like, yo, this sounds like me.
Yeah, that was the moment I was talking about.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, this sounds like, and he was like, all right, bro.
Right. And then it just turned into a we thing. Like, it just literally morphed into the movie.
Yeah, we did a scene and it was really nice.
Yeah. So initially, the movie wasn't about Flo. It was about Flo, and it had a lot to do with an artist breaking into the industry, him being the manager of the artist, and it just going the way that it goes. But I wasn't the artist per se off top.
It wasn't about his life off the top. But now it most definitely is. And now
that's the direction it's going now, though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about him now.
Yeah.
People really, really get to hear him and see his story.
Yeah.
Like front row seat kind of vibe. We got good plans for it.
Yeah. So it's a lot of.
You're most definitely gonna get an invite. Sorry to cut you off. You're getting an invite.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I appreciate it. Hold
up, is this is gonna be our first Fenix and Flo interview.
Oh.
First.
I haven't seen any other interviews.
Because Rhymes and Politics comes after this. You got the first.
Yes.
You got the first.
Already. CIRV'N IT RAW with the first. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Check out the merch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn it. Every year is raw.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, shit, I'm down to my last question. So, can you give us any hints about y'all debut album? You know, like what's next for y'all?
We can give you some hints on the 4 for 4.
Let me give you hints on 4 for 4 because 4 for 4 is coming up next.
Yeah, 4 for 4 is a collection of remix covers, right? And originals.
Yeah, so we're mixing that together. 4 and 4, so we call it the 4 for 4, the faux faux faux.
So we're gonna rock over some classics that people are familiar with, and then we're gonna give them original to show them that we.
Right now we have our 4 3 2 1.
Yeah.
We have our Ready or Not by the Fugees. We have our Ain't Up.
Oh, he ain't heard Ain't Up.
We have, you gotta hear that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And then we have
All I Need.
Chalice and Beat Slayer have our first feature.
First feature, Chalice and Beat Slayer.
Yeah, we're just working on so much about that. So we're gonna have different volumes of that. So it's just never ending. Literally, the 4 for 4s are never ending. As far as the album goes, we really want to figure out the Grammy situation because I want to be able to submit. I got to figure out dates and times. Can we do it?
Yeah.
First quarter, fourth quarter. Like I'm not really sure, So we got to figure that part out. But it is coming soon, and then the album 4 for 4s dropping simultaneously.
Yeah, something like that.
We're gonna be dropping them. Right?
Gotcha.
And then the album is gonna follow, so probably album by the second quarter.
And
no later.
And for those of you that are listening and watching right now, this is literally what happens when you're independent. A lot of the things you are learning along the way. So that's why we're careful with how we do the placement of an album, because when we release it, it has to be released at the right time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if we want to be considered for Grammys and this, that, or another. And sometimes, some people are like, man, forget the Grammys. No, but this is something that we want to do. It's something we want to be a part of. Whatever goes on behind the scenes, we don't know nothing about all that. We just want to put some great art out and be recognized for
best new group, best new
duo, best everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All of that. We're going to get that. That's what we're going towards. But anyways, for the album, no later than second quarter next year.
Yes.
Okay. The 4 for 4s are going to keep dropping, and the visuals are going to keep coming.
Yeah.
And we may even put parts of the 4 for 4 on the original side on the album, so people will already kind of be familiar, with the list that we have, the rollout of that. So yeah.
So some of our favorite songs that we grew up on and all of that, we may touch it because it's like, one, we want to tribute to the people that put out great art, but at the same time, it's like we're celebrating this music and then putting our spin on it, not to just take it and do what we want with it, but to
pay homage
and shoot, bring that thing back. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when people hear our version, they go back to the original version and see, so where did they got this from here?
Look, I heard this somewhere.
Right.
They go back to the foundation, and that's a good thing.
Yep. And if it's but when we put out something dope enough, it makes them curious to know sometimes where it come from. You know what I mean? And when an artist does it right, sometimes it sounds like it's theirs.
What's crazy? People, I'm big in stuff like going back in circles, and it's like when I like throughout our discussion, there's things that came back around, like how you had a picture of Common at your house. And then it's just so happened that Phoenix was in a Common video. You know what I'm saying? Or the fact that the first video that I've seen was the 4321 by LL.
But LL's album out.
But not only that, but he just recently got flack for. Remember when he gave his Mount Rushmore for Def Jam?
I don't remember that. What did he say?
So they asked him. He was on I think it was I can't remember where they first asked him. It might have been on Club Shay, but they asked him about who his Mount Rushmore was, and he said it should be him, Public Enemy, Beastie Boys, and Slick Rick. Now people were tripping about it, and he got a lot of flack because they was like, well, what about DMX and and Jay-Z and all these other artists that have brought like a big thing to Def Jam, but he was basically saying that yes, those artists are big aspirations for catapulting Def Jam further than what it was, but without those four
Foundation.
that's the foundation. You wouldn't have a Def Jam without those four. So
Facts.
it's like for stuff to kind of get back to like a foundation is what I'm realizing from a lot of artists now that's coming out. It's like now they're trying to get back to the foundation of hip hop. And so that's one thing I noticed out of y'all. So it's like a big old circle. So when you were saying that y'all were using, certain
wait, you gotta bring back.
yeah, paying homage and stuff. So it was just like, okay, I like how they came.
Yeah. These are foundational cats right there that we rock off of. It's you'll probably never hear us rock over something that we really wasn't feeling.
Yeah.
Unless it's just a beat that's just so crazy we gotta touch it. But outside of that, it's like we love these songs that
we really go for the ones when you hear, let's say, Shook Ones or Mama Said Knock You Out. When you hear them, like when the beat drops, you're like, oh
yeah.
It naturally just things come to you. You're like, yo, I want to say this, or I wanted to. This is how it sounds in my head. Like just my version of whatever it is, and I'm glad that I get to do that. And I think it's a gift to be able to express it, twist it, be a part of it.
Yeah.
Have it be in you and you just let it out and it comes natural to you. It feels good to you. So we're most definitely blessed.
I believe we're going to meet all the artists that we rock off their tracks too.
I believe so too.
Hey, speaking in existence, it's coming. Well, I know we're a week ahead, but this episode will come out on the 28th, which is your birthday, September 28th. So happy birthday.
And we have a show that day.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'm gonna let so what shows do y'all have coming on like that day as well as the beginning of October?
Sweet Auburn Festival, one of Atlanta's most known first, Sweet Auburn Festival has been going on for a long time. Shout out to our homie Devontae. Ran into him in a parking lot. Boom. It was all she wrote after that. September 28th and 29th, we are Sweet Auburn Fest. Rocking, we might even be along our homies, Miko Girls.
Oh, shout out to Miko. We love girls.
That's some friends of ours, some family of ours.
Yeah, they're up next for sure.
They're literally
they are next. They're next right now.
They're like the new TLC.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on them.
So September 28th and 29th, we at Sweet Auburn Fest. The 5th, we're at Catch. And that's in Tucker.
Yep, 8 to 11.
I believe we got DJ Greg Nice and a band.
DJ Greg Nice.
Which that'll be the birthday celebration.
Yeah, his birthday celebration.
On October 5th. And then on the 6th, we're with Vision Dance. And it's a production that they're putting on that we are a part of.
Yep,
we'll be performing. It's like a dance theater type of vibe. So it's literally like a musical.
Okay.
That we're a part of. I wrote a few songs for it, and then we have songs in it. And Chalice is going to be there. We're going to perform. As a bonus, we're doing cool on that at the end. I believe. And
then on the 16th and the 17th, we are booked in Alabama.
Alabama, yeah.
So I think this is kind of just the warm up to what we're really gonna be doing. Because and then we're shooting the Annie Up video on the 29th, right before we perform. So we're just making sure we stay busy, and we're doing our own flow of we're setting up ourselves, doing our interviews, doing our music videos. We're truly independent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said that to say that. Truly independent, and we're prepping ourselves for this big catastrophic thing that's about to happen with us and for us and the people around us, and we couldn't be more happier.
Yeah.
Well, from Gutter Kane and Serving the Raw, I want to give both of y'all flowers because
I'll second set of flowers.
Yeah, not only for what y'all have accomplished so far, but for what I know y'all are going to accomplish in the future. And I'm just glad to have been a part of this. And and like I said, we tapped in, so We definitely gonna end up having to do this again. I also want
we're gonna have to do it again because all of us, from your platform to our platform, all of us are about to elevate. And the fact that you rock with us first, this is monumental for all of us because I'm typically, as I was always coming up, I've always been a part of the first of something.
Right.
And everything that I've seen at being the first always became bigger than what I thought it would be. That's it.
Yeah, shout out to your platform.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you for having us and supporting our art and knowing what we've been up to, you know, and actually genuinely like keeping up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he answered something that I have. He was like, "Yeah, remember you did this one too."
Look, I try to do the research. I try to do the research.
He got that real journalism going on over there.
But no, I appreciate y'all even taking the time to do the interview, you know, and yeah, you know, we
are honored, definitely honored. It's been an honor. We had mad fun. Look, if you can't get on a platform and do a interview and it's not fun, you might as well not be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be watching people and see what's going on, and I'm like, well, why are you even there if you're not going to enjoy yourself?
Okay,
you know, it's two reasons why that happened. For one, when podcasters cut people off when they interview them. They interview them, they ask them questions, and they cut them off. And so I try my best. Like I'm never doing that. So I make sure, like, whenever I ask questions, I wanna know the information that y'all have as artists, you know, and y'all, and I want to know y'all story and stuff like that. So that's one of my biggest things, you know, is
we're excited for people to get to know us.
Hey, they need to take a page out of your book instead of sabotaging people, because you know a lot of them be setting them up. A lot of them be like, yo, well, let me ask you this question about this last fight you were in. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. This is no drama zone right here.
Yeah.
Word, that's it right there.
You should put that in the corner. Or
no drama zone.
Yeah, no drama zone.
I'm going to do this.
You got to. Let them know before you come on here. No drama.
Right on time.
Okay, well, hey, I ain't going to hold y'all up. No, I appreciate the time. And we definitely going to do this again.
Indeed.
I want y'all to have a blessed day.
You too, man. We appreciate you. Salute.
Already.
Just make sure the coke fire.